What's going on, traders? Hope everybody had a great day. It is Tuesday, June 27th, and the bulls are back in town. Market's making some nice moves to the upside today, potentially breaking over this downtrend that we have been watching. Before we get into it, though, reminder that this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, so markets were up, as I was saying. They were up about just under $5, so about $4.73, 1.1% in the positive. Final print coming in at 436.17. And we have recaptured this daily 9 EMA here, so that is a first good sign as far as being constructive again in the markets. And tomorrow we do have Powell speaking around 9:30, so we do want to be aware of that. I personally do not think that it's going to bring much volatility into the markets. However, it is something to be aware of. Tomorrow, I think it's likely that we have some consolidation after we saw this big move in the market. But what I'm looking for, at least as far as this daily candle is concerned, is at the bare minimum, I want to see about 50% of this candle hold. Ideally, 25% of this candle holds, and then we could possibly be setting up for a bit of a bull flag and see how that develops for a potential breakout back over 437, 437.75, and look for this gap to be filled coming in at 440. But if we start to break a bit below that, I would say that's a little concerning, but we'll see what we get as far as tomorrow brings. But I am still going to be a little bit more defensive tomorrow personally after a great day today in the markets, and watch out for that consolidation. So let's go into our day trading chart here and talk about what we went over yesterday and what I'll be looking for tomorrow. Now, we were talking about this 432 level being pretty strong. I was being a bit cautious with this area. It had been tested a few times, so I didn't take any longs directly in the morning. I actually got a couple of short scalps in on futures, but once we broke over the range, and we were talking about, for me, that real long trigger be getting back over the 433.65 area, and once that was breached, those 435 calls I thought would be a possible idea. And we saw a very nice move up into that 435. Now, this was that next key area that we were talking about needed to be broken over for the bulls and to get us back inside this balance range that we were watching previously. And so a nice recapture here of that 435. Was really looking for the 50% line of this balance range at 437. Didn't quite get there, just about 20 cents or so shy. So that was a little frustrating, but it's fine. Still was able to take advantage of a really nice move to the upside. But it's always annoying when you're 10 cents or 15 cents or 5 cents away from your target. But that's the way that's the way the business works, right? So for tomorrow, the big thing that I'll be watching for is really this balance here to hold again. So any breaks below 435, I will be watching, the 30 here. The 30-minute, 20-day moving average. It's just under 435, sitting right now at 434.86. Of course, this is going to move tomorrow, but just want to watch this general zone. If that starts to break and we break back out of this balance, it's possible that we start to see some retracements again. And then what we really don't want to see break is the range, right, that we broke out of today, 433.60. If we start to see price move back under that, it's likely then we're going to see more selling back in, and we can certainly consider this a fake breakout. The first warning sign, though, would be starting to get under that 435 and really confirming that this was a potential fake breakout. But as long as this holds, then, and line in the sand, as long as this 434, 433.60 area can hold, we still have chances for those higher prices to come back in. But really, now the bulls are going to need to get and recapture this 437 here. And once they do, then we can start to look for this upper part of this balance zone coming into 438, 438.35, 439, and then ultimately that other target that we were looking at 440. So that's pretty much it. A pretty simple plan for tomorrow. Like I said, let's just be careful for some potential tricky price action where we could break above 437 and then fail and then come back below into the range, or we could break below here and then recapture and then trade back up. It could be one of those type of days. But as long as we know our zones and our key pivots, follow our plan, respect our position sizing rules, should be okay. So I'll be taking my foot off the gas personally, like a little bit, considering such a great day in the market, and I don't want to get overzealous, but we just have to be aware of those cycles in the market, especially after a trend day. So let's see if our levels hold. Beautiful. I'm really happy to see the range break today. Our plan working out very nicely for the bulls. We never saw a break below this 432. We're even taking out these swing lows, and if we did, certainly then we would have been even more focused on the shorts. But for now, the ball is back in the Bulls' court, and we'll see if they can actually put some continuation in. It may not be tomorrow, but later in the week, and let's see if we start to trade and accept back over this 50% line over 437. So, all right, I hope this helped you guys out. Short and sweet today, not too much to go over. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, we would really appreciate it. And let me know what you think. Is this a fake breakout? Are we going to hit that 440? Are we going to go back down to that 430 target? Would love to know what you guys are thinking down in the comments. Either way, I wish you the best of luck with your trading tomorrow and hope you have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.